Rob, this topic up here still in the NBA that you put, and I have to agree wholeheartedly with it. And I have to go in at the end of this one. Nikolai Jokic has earned his own star.
Hmm.
He is, in my opinion, I know some people are going to say that Shea may still be the best player in the league. No, he is not. No, he is not. What man do you know can come out and tell a joke after he just put 56, 16, and 15 on the man and tell it
Crazy.
and make a joke and say, one day I'll lie about this legend of what I did tonight to my children and then smile and walk off. What man do we know that has a grudge against Rudy Gobert that every time he sees him it's a 30-point
Give him
triple
the
double?
business.
Oh,
I'm gonna be
Shaq
honest,
told you, Rudy Gobert, barbecue chicken.
barbecue
barbecue
shit.
chicken. As a matter of fact, if I was Minnesota, anytime I see you, hey Rudy, take the night off.
Yeah.
Take night.
Like, don't you got somewhere you got to be?
Look, we ain't trying to deal with him tonight.
Like, how much PTO do you have? Like, I think you got some sick leave that you could take like tonight.
You gotta have it.
Like,
But
ain't you on the load management list for the night? Hold
something
Yeah,
on.
like your leg don't hurt. Your leg don't hurt. Like, you got an arm that hurts.
the
Something.
Mangles ain't giving out the name. The Mangles gotta be giving out the
Just
name.
chill out. Just chill out.
Untape him. Let him go.
Right.
Mhm.
Put him on therapy. But Jokic, 50-point triple double shows that he is, to me, he's uncomparable. Okay. He should have people compared to him, bro. And not the other
Hmm.
way around, just like you put. Jokic just went out here night at the and my and just to remind you guys, he had the 50-point triple double, and then he had another 34-point triple double the next night.
Hmm.
Just out here hooping. Now, the big man, the all-time leader for centers in assists, hands down. He's probably gonna put that record somewhere that we'll never see another center ever touch that. Look, it's time for me to say this, and then I'm gonna let you guys go in. There is no more Carmelo Anthony in a 15 jersey in Denver. That is farce. That is legend. Those 8 years, his jersey was blank. As far as I'm concerned, there was a Carmelo Anthony there, but it had no number on the jersey. That number wasn't his. They gave it to the right person now. They gave it to the right man. Because 15 now will be synonymous with Nikola Jokic and all of his wonderful triple doubles and his championship and multiple MVPs that he bought the Denver in his tenure there. I don't know how you feel. Matter of fact, Visky, how you feel? Because I saw you sign.
Yeah. Yeah.
What
I
you have to
want
say?
to hear what you guys say.
I mean, I feel like it was a personal decision from Denver. Even though I agree, like Nikolai Jokic, he has claimed the number 15 in Denver, but I feel like it was personally done toward Melo, you know. But it's unfortunate, you know, like when we think of number 15 in Denver, nobody's gonna think of Melo anymore. They're
No.
gonna think of Jokic. And it's the truth. That's what happened. But I also think it was a personal shot toward Melo, even though that was my boy. He was cold at what he did. It's in the back of the memory now. It's way we got to reach forward to think about him now.
He's the
Hmm.
number 7 now, and it's New York.
Yep.
He's number 7 New York. That's what Carmelo Anthony is. He's the guy who went to Syracuse and then came back to the Knicks, had to make playoff
Mm.
runs, and he wore number 7. Denver Melo is no more. That is
Mm.
Jokic.
Yeah.
Like I told Rob, it's only one thing Melo can say that he got cheated out of in Denver, and that's that Rookie of the Year award from LeBron. That's it.
Mm.
That's the
Mm.
only thing he can say. But Rob, how do you feel of me just passing by this 15?
No, I agree with Visky. I agree with you, man. Like, I think
Hmm.
that yeah, they basically gave Jokic the number 15 as like kind of I don't want to say a fuck you because I mean shit. The Cardinals gave Tony Segasi the number 25. I think everybody in this audience gonna ask is who is Thomas Segasi, and you're right. But the thing about it is like
You're right.
yeah, the Nikola Jokic is famously like when he got drafted, it was a Quesaritos commercial that was on. Nobody even saw Nikola Jokic at the motherfucking NBA draft when he came into the league, and like yeah, they gave it to him just like all right here you got one, even though Carmelo spent 8 years, but no man, he is in his own stratosphere right now. Like I think that Like even right now, he's averaging what was it, 30, 30, 12, and 11 for the season with
That's
effective
crazy.
shooting percentage of 66. 85% from the free throw line. Like he 44% from three. Like
As a
he
big man,
as
7
a
foot.
big
As a
like
big.
the thing about Jokic, where I say that like he has his own star, he makes the people that are exceptionally great at the league say that, oh no, he's different. Like he is his own dude. Like
Mm.
I love watching him play. Like you don't like the way Chuck looked, and I know I'm doing a lot of Chuck right now, like I'm his fucking agent, right? But like the way Chuck looked when he was talking about Nikola Jokic was like, oh no, this is something that like this is a masterpiece. Like this is the embodiment of what perfect basketball should be. And like the thing is, like, he is that dude. Like, he does play the game at such an exceptional level that it's like it is boring in a sense because of how it's boring. Just like people don't like classical music. Like classical music has like a lot of elements that have like a lot of intricacies and all that. Where I don't even know how the fuck that shit go. But like, it's so many things put together that basically make something beautiful and so many different elements that basically have people come together that it's just like, yeah, it's boring. It's not exciting. It's not compared to like a rock or a rap or whatever. Like, but it's something that you can know that's like, okay, this is really good shit. Like that's what Nikola Jokic is. He's just somebody that's like, oh no, this is really good shit, but he's just not visually appealing as like a say John Morant or Zion when he's healthy, or like somebody like that jumps out the gym. Like he's not that, but he is exceptional at what he does, and I think real hoop is one of those real hoopers know kind of situation, and that's why he's over there riding a horse.
So
And I say that all the time, bro. I'm like, I watch his games and I'm like, how is nobody stopping this big slow motherfucker walking down the middle of the court? Like, whatever is working. Like, how is this working?
Mm-hmm.
It just trips me out when I watch it. Like, I don't know. It just mesmerizes me that it works.
so look, I'm gonna tell you this. This is what I believe. Him and Luca are two dudes that
Mm-hmm.
play at their own pace.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
They make you play their pace of basketball all the time. Even whenever they on defense getting boards, he makes you play his pace of ball. He is not athletic, and he's lead. I think he's leading the league in rebounds. I want to see he's leading the league in assists. He's top three in scoring.
Well, he's not he's athletic. He's just not nimble. Like he's not a guy that you like will basically point to as like, oh no, his feet are just like that. He's not clod hopping
Yeah,
like
yeah,
fucking
he's not that.
Rudy, but
Mm.
like he's just not the most like fleet of foot motherfucker.
And here's the crazy part: they're third in the West, and they're missing one of their key pieces. I'm gonna
Mhm.
throw this out there, and this is me. If Aaron Gordon comes back and they're healthy, they might make another run at the championship this year.
Mhm.
Because people forget Aaron Gordon just had a 50-point game this year where he hit like 10 threes.
Mhm.
Mm.
Aaron Gordon is going to be crucial. And as much as people are talking about how San Antonio done beat Oklahoma 3 times, it's one thing that I know. Wimby has no answer for Jokic. He's tried.
Mhm.
Jokic
Mm.
puts that big body against his, and it's like bucket, bucket, bucket. And it's like he's 7'5" though. He blocks a bunch of shots, but
Mhm.
for some reason he has a hard time blocking Jokic. And like I said, I think it's because he just plays at his own pace. And it's like, hey man, you got to deal with me. And with Jamal Murray being healthy, and they get back Jokic, and they're missing Cam Thomas, but Cam Thomas wasn't really doing too much. But the other piece, and
Cam
they're
Johnson.
missing, yeah, Cam Johnson, and they're missing Braun, because I want to say Braun just got hurt.
Mhm.
They're winning. They're
Yeah.
winning. They're churning. They're still third. They were right there. They get healthy. I think
Well,
that they make a play at this
the
year.
thing you got to keep in mind, and then we could get off of it after this, but like thing to keep in mind, this is the team that took the Thunder to 7 games last year. Like, and I
Mm.
think I want to say Aaron Gordon was hurt that game 7 or whatever. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so
Mm.
this is a powerhouse of a team.
Yeah.
It's just that
Mm.
they just have to get that opportunity.
Cause I'm willing to say if they beat the Thunder last year and he's healthy, they gonna walk in. They would have walked Indiana, cause Indiana didn't have a Indiana didn't have an answer for Jokic and Aaron Gordon. because they
Mhm.
wanted to play Siakam and Miles Turner. And I'm gonna be real with you, Jamal Murray may not be an all-star all the time, but god damn it, whenever you need him to show up, he will come out there and he will light your team ablaze, and you will not know what the hell is going on. Cause
He'll drop 25 easy.
bro, he did it the other night, and I said, "Can't nobody hold him." Huh? I said, "Just can't none of y'all stop him right now." I said, no, nobody can get in front of him. Cool, and he's not the biggest guard, but if you look at him in the past 5 games, 16, 27, 31, 35, 24, he's just out there hooping. Him and Jokic. It's like these motherfuckers play twos all the time at the YMCA, and they just whipping ass,
Mhm.
sun up, sun down. Be like, I got a big slow dude and I got a guard that ain't the biggest, but he hit a bunch of middies and he gonna come through. And it's like we just gonna whoop y'all ass all day long. It's like playing two old men that's just beating people ass at the YMCA. And you like, it's no way this old man is whipping my ass down here in the post. And he
Right.
just giving it to
Mhm.
you. Hook shot. Fade away. I'ma stop pull up for three. And he's slow and he's slow as hell. But he gives it to you, man. He gives it to you.